Venture funding trends in 2024. Today we're going to deep dive into the latest trends emerging in venture capital, funding rates throughout the quarters this year, as well as geographic distribution and trending industries. Let's start with an overview of the landscape. So far this year, global venture capital investment has reached $315 billion. This represents a significant rebound from the 2023 slowdown. Breaking this down by quarters with positive trend emerging. In Q2 2024, global venture funding climbed 5% compared to Q1, reaching $94 billion across 4,500 deals. This growth is particularly encouraging as it suggests a steady recovery in the VC market. Now, let's look at the industries attracting venture funding in 2024. Three sectors are leading the pack, specifically AI, healthcare and biotech, and business and financial services. In the tech sector, AI continues to be the big draw for investors. Companies focused on generative AI in particular have seen significant funding rounds. For example, Wave, an AI autonomous driving startup, secured $1 billion funding in Q2. Healthcare and biotech sectors are also seeing strong investment interest, driven by innovations in digital health, personalized medicine, and biotech. This trend is likely fueled by the ongoing global focus on health and wellness post-pandemic. In the financial services sector, we're seeing continued interest in fintech. Standout example, for instance, is Abound, which is a consumer lending platform. They raised another $1 billion in Q2. When it comes to funding stages, we're seeing interesting shifts in 2024. Early stage funding, particularly in the Series B level, has experienced the largest year-over-year increase. This suggests that investors are gaining confidence in startups that have a proven track record, showing clear growth and are ready to scale. Late stage funding has also seen a big boost. Q2 late stage funding hit $7.5 billion across over 100 rounds, showing the most substantial quarterly and yearly increases. This trend shows investors are willing to make large bets on proven companies and mature startups. But it's worth noting in seed stage funding, there's been a slight decrease, dropping to $1.7 billion in Q2 across 900 rounds, down from $2.3 billion in Q2 2003. This might suggest a more cautious approach to the earlier stage of seed investing. Geographically, we're seeing some clear leaders in the venture landscape. The US, UK, and China continue to dominate in terms of venture investments. Within Europe, the UK, France, and Germany are maintaining a position as the top venture-funded countries. And looking at specific cities, San Francisco Bay Area, top tech hub globally in terms of the amount of capital raised. Other key hubs include New York, Boston, London, and LA. So as we're wrapping up 2024, we see a couple of key trends emerging in the venture landscape. There's a huge surge in AI-related investment. This is expected to continue to grow, particularly in the infrastructure surrounding AI and not just consumer-facing startups, whether that's chatbots or generative AI image companies. We're also seeing potentially good signs for IPO activity recommencing in 2025 as well, which we know that a lot of VCs, founders themselves are excited for because there's that kind of plug between the later stage and pre-IPO stage deals where there's been a funding gap in the IPO market. So 2024 is looking like a good recovery year given what happened with venture funding in 2023, and it's looking like 2025 set to be an awesome year for the venture landscape. For investors, we can see them focusing on these high growth, high trend areas where there's going to be a lot of upside potential. If this was helpful, like, subscribe, and follow for more venture updates.